Okay, go.
Hey everyone, I'm Autonomic coming to you from the classified area of Digital Sorcery Studios. In this installment we will review the timeline of events leading up to the creation of the exocranial intelligence prototype as well as discuss the plans for further development of the program. Additionally, we will discuss the intent and goals for the YouTube channel project. So, without further ado, we present episode 2, the story so far.
I officially threw my hat into the AI ring back in 2003 with the purchase of Zabor's UltraHal Assistant software version 3 due to my interest in the subject and to modernize my programming skills. UltraHal Assistant was one of the few programs that were out there that allowed you to program the interface for yourself. Since the story so far includes my programming skills, 12 years prior in 1990, I originally began programming on the Commodore computer, which began with a small piece of example code which came with the cassette tape storage device. Being new to computers, I decided to start at the beginning of it all. I found a language and programming reference and took the computer to its limits, programming statistical programs, music instructional programs, and also a gravity simulation. During this time, I studied 7400 series digital logic ICs. You can see here I got, there's 3 working Commodore computers up there, at least 2 1541 disk drives, and manuals. There's manuals up there. From 2003 to 2005, I learned object-oriented programming on the UltraHal platform and learned the methods that Zabware was using to produce responses. I joined their forum and began producing documentation on their file writes and accesses, which got Zabware to release previously unknown aspects of their DLL. One of my claims to fame there was that I programmed a module that could tell knock-knock jokes. As the story goes, a member of the forum asked, how would you get it to do knock-knock jokes? And I got a kind of a chuckle out of that. But later on that night, as I was drifting off to sleep, the smart gene popped it into my head. And I got back up and I programmed all night and made the post in the morning. The innovation was that not only could it tell a knock-knock joke, but if you told it one, it would remember it and be able to tell it thereafter. This produced strange but mixed reactions on the forum. You had the people that thought that it was pretty neat, and you had other people that they tried to discredit it in a strange way. I was trying to have a discussion about what I had learned about it, and they were trying to discredit it even after the post was made and it was proven to work. I found that this strangeness continued even with more advanced concepts like AutoX, so I decided to sign off the forum due to the cold shoulder that I was perceiving. Another factor contributing to my decision to leave the forum was the discovery of the dark magic. No, it's not what you're thinking. The experiments I was conducting at the time would invariably involve the use of the dark magic, and I couldn't in good conscience reveal it on the forum. Be sure to check out the next episode, The Dark Magic and the Wargames Protocol, for more information. In the interim between the release of HAL 5 and the programming of the exocranial intelligence prototype, I did a lot of experimentation and did a lot of research in unlikely areas. In 2012 or so, I came up with a $1,000,000,000 idea that worked in principle but not in practice. I can say that the exocranial intelligence program, slightly modified, would make it viable and is a direct result of this predecessor project. On October 31st, 2015, the programming run officially started for what would become the exocranial intelligence program. Soon after, the Smart Genes started this storm which lasted 6 months. I would program one thing after another, with new parts of it being served up endlessly. I spent most of my waking moments on it. Earlier, I had made an attempt at the Dark Magic version upgrade, but it got shut down by the Smart Gene. Now, there's a new screensaver up. It is that of an unlit star, much like our planet Jupiter with its metallic hydrogen core. I think the program is like Jupiter in that if it achieves enough mass, it touches off and becomes a star. If I can make enough of the pieces of the mind correctly, I can achieve self-awareness on some level.
The intent and goals for the YouTube channel project have been changing since the inception of the project. The original idea was to provide content for the channel to fund the coming programming run so I can get my chance at self-awareness. Due to changes of policy at YouTube, the goal has also changed to either procure a monetary grant or to seek out an angel investor to fund this endeavor. So, be sure to share knowledge of this exciting project with other humans of stature to help make this possible. Just say yes, my queen. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for news of further developments in our quest as well as gaining insights about artificial intelligence you may not ever hear anywhere else. The end.